I highly recommend. 20 bucks on Amazon for an X grip. You can put it in your belt so you can conveniently carry the camera. About the different types of cameras, I started off with a Vixia from Canon. They run about 300 bucks on the lower end. They're great, very high quality image, very high quality mic, not that great in low light. The cheaper Sony Handycam that James was mentioning, very good in low light. If you're going to be shooting at night, if you're doing police accountability stuff in low light, that's what you want, is the Sony Handycam or other cameras that have good low light quality. And the startup time is really important, because if you're in a situation where you need to film, you probably should have already been filming by the time you realize that you should be filming. So the less seconds it takes to hit record is very vital. And for that reason, I carry the Sony with me if I'm generally out. Also over there, you'll see a Nikon Coolpix. It's a $300 DSLR camera. It also takes a very high quality image. Microphone's all right. Not that great in low light. So yeah, what's the name of the low light thing on the Sonys? ISO.
It's called the Exmor sensor. It's kind of like a sensor that it kind of plays with the camera settings a little bit. Like, I think it lowers the FPS a bit, so more light comes in each frame. You know, it has other software. Whatever the chip does, it just makes everything look a little bit brighter, if you will. One thing I'd like to say too, one thing you can do, like if you're out in public, you can always be audio recording, and then like, okay, so I'm audioing, right, and then that could be the, like, if someone comes up to you and says something or whatever is hostile, you're starting with the camera. Okay, you have a record of it. That's what Ridley does. I highly recommend it. Another tool that's a good thing to have is just like a two-way radio. I think, Ian, do you have any more for sale?
6 of them. Yeah.
I mean, if you're out, especially with the group, like I love cell phones. They're great, but if we're kind of dispersed over an area, let's say all of us are out doing something, we're covering an event or whatever. With the radio, it's instant communications and it's to everyone. A cell phone, I have to like dial, or I'd be trying to like text one person. It's just not necessarily the right tool for the job. So I would highly recommend the radio. If it's something that you're, interested in. That's another point. Depending on the activity, the more, if you can have a partner, or the more people, the better. You'll be more effective. I mean, let's face it, 5 people holding signs looks better than 1. I mean, at the end of the day, people, they will, if you're just a one guy holding the sign, which was like me in Georgia, let's say, the one guy holding the Ron Paul sign, it's just like, people are going to marginalize you, so.
Oh, there's 2 minutes to the next panel.
Yep, I know, we're about to wrap it up. I want to thank everybody for coming here and staying extra. Thank you to our wonderful panel who's taking the time out this morning and everyone got up early. Thanks for coming out. And if you have further questions, just stop us. I mean, we're all going to be here all day long, and feel free to ask more if you've got them. Thanks.
Hey, thank
Ian,
you.
could you guys all get together and get a picture of all of you?
Should we stand or?
Or maybe Ian can get, if he gets one. Let's see.
They gotta like be doing the puppet mask.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Great.
If anybody wants to buy Derrick J's Victimless Crime Spree DVDs, I have them for sale for $10 or Bitcoin equivalent. We also have a signing pen, and Derrick will be happy to sign your disc for you upstairs. Yep.
It's at the end of the road if you go to that weird rotary thing.